I am speaking to you in a way your heart can hear before your ears can understand. Do not rush past this, beloved. This is not a coincidence, and it is not noise in the wind. I have been nudging you softly, sending subtle warnings through the ache behind your eyes and the tug in your chest, and now I am speaking plainly. Be careful with the circle around you. Be gentle, but be wise. Be kind, but be guarded. Be full of love, but not naive. Beware with your neighbors, because they have watched you more closely than they should. Not to make you afraid, but to make you alert. Not to stir hatred, but to awaken discernment. I am not calling you to suspicion that rots the soul. I am calling you to stewardship that protects what I have planted within you. What I have sown in you is precious, and not every onlooker wants to see it flourish. Some watch to celebrate, others to imitate, and a few to undermine. You are not alone, and you are not unprotected, but you must be awake. I have noticed how you carry your light, quiet but undeniable, and how it has drawn eyes you did not ask for. Some glance and forget, but some measure and judge. They notice when your door opens, when your laughter returns, when your hope lifts its head again. They see when good news knocks, and their envy whispers lies about it. They do not know what you have suffered to get here, they only see that you stand upright after storms that would have broken them. Do not let their gaze define you. Do not fall into the cage of their opinions. You belong to me, not to their whispers. I am building a safe boundary around your peace, and I am teaching you how to close the open windows through which anxiety and distraction creep. Listen to me now, your kindness does not require access. Just because you are loving does not mean you must be available. Access to you is not proof of love, access to me within you is the fruit of love. Guard the key of your presence. Guard the map to your inner room. Guard the schedule of your day. I gave you hours like jewels, spend them with intention, not to impress the idle watchers, but to water the roots I'm growing in you. Your neighbors, some near, some simply close enough to notice, have learned your rhythms. They have watched your patterns. Do not live in fear of this, but do not live in ignorance either. Shift your pace. Change your routes. Keep mystery in your movement. What is sacred in you thrives in holy discretion. You have wondered why certain conversations left you emptier, why sharing good news somehow brought a chill into the room, why gratitude felt almost embarrassing in the presence of certain eyes. It is because the atmosphere around you is learning to adjust to your new season, and not everyone welcomes that season. That is not your enemy. Your enemy is the lie that says you must shrink to keep everyone comfortable. You will not shrink. You will expand with grace. You will become simpler and stronger, quieter and clearer, kinder and sharper. I am training your yes to be pure and your no to be firm. Your no is part of your anointing. Your no is a gate that keeps the garden safe. In the days ahead, I will highlight 3 small shifts. Obey quickly and you will feel the lift of unnecessary weight falling away. First, I will show you when to answer and when to wait. Not every ring deserves a response. Not every question deserves the truth in its full length. Sometimes wisdom is a shorter answer, and sometimes the holiest thing you can do is to be silent. Second, I will show you where to sit and where not to linger. Even ordinary places can tug on your spirit. Watch the peace in your chest. When it thins, rise and go. Third, I will teach you how to bless from a distance. You can pray without opening your door. You can forgive without sharing your plans. You can love deeply without giving your map away. Do not be intimidated by any eyes restlessly measuring your steps. Their gaze has no authority over your destiny. Their assumptions have no jurisdiction over your identity. I did not write your story in their ink. I wrote it in mine, unfading, unstealable, unalterable by rumor or opinion. The light you carry is not a spotlight that makes you a spectacle, it is a lamp that guides your path. It is normal for lamps to draw moths. It is normal for attention to gather around what shines. But the lamp does not leave its post to chase or explain. It keeps illuminating what's before it. Keep walking. Keep choosing the next faithful thing. Keep tending to the small obediences that shape great outcomes. Those who watch will either learn or leave. You will not collapse trying to convert every watcher into a witness. I know the questions that nip at your thoughts. Is there danger? Is someone plotting? Will my joy be stolen? Hear me clearly, I am your shield. I am your watcher who never sleeps. Nothing approaches you that I have not measured against my mercy. I am not telling you this to make you paranoid, I am telling you to train your focus. You will not be taken by surprise in the way that breaks you. I am building your awareness, not your anxiety. When I say beware, I am not saying be afraid. I am saying be aware. Awareness invites wisdom, fear invites torment. Choose wisdom. Choose peace. Choose the anchored posture that remembers who stands with you. There are moments ahead when you will sense me tugging at your sleeve, subtle, precise. You will be reaching for the handle of a conversation, and I will whisper, not now. You will be ready to share a dream, and I will breathe, keep this one between us. You will feel provoked by someone's curiosity dressed as concern, and I will say, bless them silently and move on. These are not rejections, they are refinements. Your life is shifting from public rehearsal to private mastering. You are being prepared for rooms that require resilience, for doors that open because you carried yourself with honor when no one clapped. Do not despise the holy boundaries I am raising. Fences are not prisons when they protect vineyards. Locked gates are not hostility when they guard sleeping children. Passwords are not paranoia when they secure treasured things. I am teaching you passwords of the heart. I am teaching you the difference between those who seek to celebrate and those who hunger to control. I am teaching you that some people love your outcomes but not your becoming. I am teaching you that affection without respect is another word for access without responsibility. You will recognize it by how drained you feel after you explain yourself. You will recognize it by the way your peace halts at the threshold. Let your peace be your umpire and your map. When you feel seen in a way that unsettles you, bring the moment to me immediately. Do not rehearse it in your mind, release it in prayer. Do not speculate, ask. I will answer you with a calm that clarifies. I will show you how to sit in the room differently. I will show you where to place your keys and what to take with you. I will show you which details are safe to share and which are seeds meant to remain underground until they break the soil as undeniable fruit. I am the Lord of growth, and I understand the vulnerability of sprouting. Do not pull your sprout up to prove it is real. Let it root. Let it strengthen. Let it be quiet until strength makes its own sound. There is also a promise in this watchfulness. What was once a source of pressure will become a platform of testimony. Those who watch will also witness how endurance looks when it is held by heaven. They will see that you did not harden into suspicion, you matured into discernment. They will notice that your smile did not disappear, it deepened into a quiet joy that no longer needs permission. They will not be able to deny that your life is steadier, your yes clearer, your no kinder, your steps lighter. Even those who do not celebrate you will be forced by truth to respect the way you carry me. I am placing a blessing on your threshold. When you cross your doorway each day, whisper, "Peace be here and peace go with me." This simple sentence will weave an invisible line that discourages intrusion and invites favor. Your home will thrum with stillness. Your sleep will thicken with rest. Your mornings will rise with direction. And when curious eyes press closer, they will find that they cannot read you like an open book anymore. They will sense holiness, the hush of something set apart. Not secrecy born of fear, but sacredness born of honor. You are not hiding, you are honoring what I am forming. You are not crouching in the shadows, you are learning to glow without glare. Be careful with casual agreements. A yes spoken to avoid awkwardness can become a rope around your schedule. A promise made to impress can turn into a weight around your freedom. I will give you words that are simple and true. I can't do that right now. I need to think about it. Thank you for understanding. These phrases are keys that keep you aligned. You are not responsible to satisfy every expectation. You are responsible to steward the calling I placed in you. Your calling is not a public poll. It is a private covenant. Let your calendar reflect that covenant. Let your budget mirror that covenant. Let your conversations protect that covenant. Some will accuse you of changing. Smile gently, they are correct. You are changing. I am changing you. I am upgrading your boundaries, expanding your inner room, and teaching you to host my presence with deeper reverence. The most loving version of you is the version that is aligned with me. Lay down the false peace that merely avoids conflict. Receive the true peace that often reorders rooms. You will be misunderstood by a few, but you will be clearly seen by the ones I have assigned to walk with you. Covenant friends recognize covenant priorities. They do not demand you trade gold for approval. There will be a day shortly when a piece of news arrives, and you will feel the urge to share it widely. Pause. Celebrate with me first. Let gratitude ring in private like a bell in a quiet chapel. The echo of that private thanks will shape the way you testify later, trimming away any need to be validated by the watchers. You will share from fullness, not neediness. Fullness does not beg to be believed, it simply overflows. This is how your testimony will land, clean and convincing, free of the sticky residue of desperation. Your victories will not be bait for comparison, they will be bread for hope. If you sense pressure from a neighbor's gaze, bless them. If you sense envy, bless them. If you sense gossip, bless them and let the wind carry the blessing. You are not the sheriff of their hearts, you are the steward of yours. Leave vindication to me. I will keep your name. I will protect your reputation at the scale that matters. Remember this, I do not build your life with their applause and I do not pause your life with their silence. I build with grace and truth. I pause only to realign, to heal, to ensure the foundation can bear the future weight. Trust me with the timing. Trust me with the audience. Trust me with the unseen recording of your choices in heaven's book. You have also asked me for favor, favor in work, favor in relationships, favor in provision. I am answering, and that is part of why you feel watched. Favor attracts attention. Let this not trouble you. Let it train you. Favor is not a parade, it is an assignment. It multiplies responsibility even as it multiplies joy. Take the extra moment to double-check doors and intentions. Pray over your plans, sign your name slowly, read what you would normally skim. The same light that highlights you will highlight any carelessness, so walk carefully and you will shine without scorching. There is no need to perform. There is great need to be present. Do you remember how I carried you through seasons when you were invisible? I am the same now, in a season where visibility is increasing. When you were unseen, you wondered if you mattered. Now that you are seen, you wonder if you are safe. You are mine in both seasons. You mattered then, you matter now. You were safe then, you are safe now. Let your heart become fluent in this constant. Surrounding eyes will change, opinions will shift, but my gaze remains gentle and steady. I do not size you up, I lift you up. I do not compare you, I complete you. I do not watch for your failure, I watch over your growth. There is a particular conversation coming, one that will test your boundaries in a subtle way. Someone will ask you for a small detail they do not need. It will seem harmless, but you will feel a check in your spirit. Honor that check. You can reply with warmth and still keep your privacy. Keep it simple. You owe no explanations for protecting what I have entrusted to you. What grows in you is like a candle in a hallway, it guides, but it is vulnerable to drafts. Cup your hand around it when you pass through the corridor of other people's curiosity. The light will not go out, it will glow steadier. I am, right now, assigning angels to stand at your thresholds, at the thresholds of your mind, your home, your work, your devices, your habits. They will help you notice and choose well. You will find yourself pausing before you open certain messages. You will feel a gentle reluctance to reply immediately to certain tones. You will walk away from conversations that were once a trap for your peace. This is not you becoming cold, this is you becoming consecrated. The world needs the warmth that flows from a consecrated heart far more than the noise that pours from a distracted one. Your warmth will heal rooms, but it must be kept by my fire, not exhausted by the friction of endless explanations. Forgiveness will keep your boundaries clean. Without forgiveness, boundaries turn into walls lined with glass. With forgiveness, boundaries become living hedges that keep shape and still breathe with beauty. Forgive quickly, even as you say no. Forgive completely, even as you step back. Forgive rightly, and you will not rehearse the offense while pretending to release it. Give me the last word on every wound. I will not only heal you, I will harvest wisdom from what tried to harm you. This is how I turn watching eyes into watching hearts. Many who observe you now with skepticism will later watch with wonder as you do not grow bitter, as you bless without bowing, as you remain generous without being gullible. I am pouring fresh clarity into your room tonight. When you sleep, I will sweep the corners of your thoughts. I will fold the heavy blankets of other people's expectations and store them far from your bed. You will wake with a different kind of quiet, one that is not empty, but full, not dull, but tuned. You will hear me in the first 5 minutes, and those 5 minutes will steer your hours. Keep a pen nearby. A single sentence from me will do more for the shape of your day than 1,000 glances from those who do not know you. Write what I say, even if it is small. Small words from me build large lives. There is also joy coming to your table. You have thought that caution steals celebration, but wisdom actually protects it. Your laughter will grow rounder. Your meals will taste brighter. Your gratitude will lose the edge of apology. You will invite the right voices into your space, and your home will echo with conversation that nourishes. You will notice that the watchers lose interest when they cannot control the script. Let them drift. Bless their going. Make room for the ones I send, those who ask better questions, who do not stare but see, who do not pry but pray. With them, you can share without shrinking. With them, vulnerability becomes worship, not spectacle. I am setting a seal over your next steps, no confusion. Where there has been mental fog, I blow a wind of simplicity. Where there has been second-guessing, I give you settledness. Where there has been the loop of replayed moments, I lay a new track of promise. Repeat after me when the old loop starts. I am guarded, not gated. I am open to God, not open to noise. I am kind, not careless. I am generous, not exposed. These sentences will retrain your inner guard, and the watchers will see something they do not understand: steadiness without stiffness, softness without spillage. This is the signature of my presence. Do not try to skip this shaping. It is just for you. It is not punishment, it is preparation. In a short while, you will stand in a place where your voice matters more than you realize now. Private integrity always precedes public influence. I am making sure you can carry the weight of being heard without bending under the weight of being watched. This is love, even if it feels like restriction. My restrictions are invitations to deeper freedom. My "not yet" is the language of a future, now, that will taste like ripe fruit instead of stolen bread. Lift your hands where you are. Breathe in slowly and let fear drip from your shoulders like rain sliding off a cloak. Say this with me in your heart: I am held. I am guarded. I am wise. I am loved. I am not alone. I bless those who watch me, and I keep my eyes on the one who keeps me. Let these words frame your day and your night. Let them build gentle pillars inside you. And when you step beyond your door, know that you are stepping into a world where I go before you, stand behind you, and walk beside you. My eyes are upon you, not to judge you into smallness, but to guide you into largeness of life. Beware with your neighbors, yes, but do not become a stranger to yourself. Let me teach you the rhythm of open heart, guarded gate, open hands, guarded plans, open smile, guarded time. You will not miss anything I intend for you by being cautious. You will miss much if you ignore wisdom. This is not a warning designed to tighten your chest, it is a promise designed to loosen your fear. What is yours cannot be stolen by looks or rumors. What is yours grows under my light, not under their gaze. Trust me. Keep moving. Keep listening. Keep becoming. I am with you, and I am for you, and I am making you strong enough to be gentle in a watching world. I am speaking to you now with a gentleness that can split mountains and a firmness that can bind oceans, because I do not want you to misunderstand the hour you are in or the way I am guiding your steps. This is for you, only you, crafted for the quiet corners of your heart that have been restless and suspicious without words for why. Do not skip these lines, let them remain with you like light in your pocket and air in your lungs. I have watched you carry kindness like a lamp into rooms that were not always kind to you. I have seen you extend trust like bread to the hungry and shelter to the storm-torn. But hear me, beware, my beloved, with your neighbors, because they are keeping an eye on what I have entrusted to you, and not all eyes are friendly, not every glance is a blessing, not every smile is a sign of peace. You have noticed it in small ways, the way conversations stop when you enter, the way questions probe where they used to simply greet, the sudden interest in details that never mattered before, the sideways comments about your comings and goings, the way someone repeats your words with a twist you never said. These are not accidents, they are signals. You are being observed, measured, weighed by those who do not yet understand that what rests upon you is not for display but for destiny. I do not say this to make you fearful, I say it to make you wise. Wisdom is a shield that does not shout, a door that closes softly, a window that opens inward for breath rather than outward for show. Be wise in this season. Guard your thresholds. Close the little cracks through which draft and doubt crawl. You have asked me, why do I feel watched? Because you are. There are curious eyes and there are covetous eyes, and the line between them is thin. Curiosity can become coveting when it is left unchecked, and coveting becomes a snare when it is fed with gossip, speculation, and comparison. Some are fascinated with the stability I have given you. Some are startled at the peace that clings to you even after storms that should have torn you apart. Some are simply bored and your story has become their entertainment. But there are a few whose attention is an assignment from an old jealousy that never healed, and they would love to see you stumble, not because you deserve it, but because they have mistaken your light for their loss. I will not let their plans prosper, but I will teach you to walk with a quieter step so their traps do not find your foot. This message is only for you, and I speak as a father, as a friend closer than breath, as the one who has seen every room you entered and every look that followed you out. You are not paranoid, you are perceptive. The gift I put in you is maturing, it is picking up the hum of motives, the tone beneath speech, the tremor under laughter. You are sensing the difference between a question asked for care and a question asked for leverage. Trust that discernment. It is my gift to you. It does not make you rude to keep your answers shorter and your schedule quieter. It does not make you cold to let some messages wait until tomorrow. It makes you a steward. What I am building in you needs fewer leaks and fewer lights aimed through your windows at night. Begin here, set your boundaries like you set your tables, intentionally and with love. You can be kind and still be guarded. You can be generous and still be safe. You can wave across the road and still keep the gate latched. Not every knock deserves a key. Not every listener deserves the most delicate part of your story. Tell the truth without telling everything. Share your joy without itemizing your treasure. Speak of plans after they are planted, not while the seed is still in your palm. Because the ground can be trampled by those who do not believe it will yield, and their footsteps harden the soil you were about to break. Do not explain yourself to those who are committed to misunderstanding you. Explanations are seeds too, and when cast on stone they become nothing but tiredness and hunger. Instead, let your actions be steady, your routine be consistent, your compassion be cautiously given, and your silence be a sanctuary where I can talk to you without interruption. You owe no one a map of your miracles. You owe no one a blueprint of your boundaries. What I build with you will reveal itself in due season, and it will be obvious that it was I who did it, not the approval of watchers or the commentary of neighbors.